One of the best sources of funding for college is the free application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA. It is the application used to apply for federal and state student aid programs offered by the U.S. Department of Education. Completing and submitting the FAFSA is easier than ever, and it's free, and it gives access to the largest source of financial aid to help pay for college or career school. Federal and state student aid can cover expenses such as tuition and fees, room and board, books and supplies, transportation, or other related expenses. Students should apply in their senior year and can access the application as early as October 1st. In California, students should complete the application no later than March 2nd, as it is the deadline to qualify for a Cal grant. The Natomas Unified School District offers assistance with completing the FAFSA through a program called Cash for College. This is an annual event held each year at Natomas High School in October or November. Check with Natomas or Inderkum High School for exact dates. For the fastest and easiest way to apply, visit the official website at fafsa.gov. It's available in English and Spanish. Completing the online form has several advantages. The website uses skip logic that skips questions that don't apply to your situation. The schools listed on the FAFSA will receive processed information quickly, and the website allows you to check your status immediately as well as get online help. It takes most people about 30 minutes to complete. In addition to the online form, you have two other options for completing the FAFSA. We recommend that parents and students complete the application together, since in most cases, the income information will be based on the parent or guardian's tax information from 2 years prior. Before beginning the FAFSA, students and parents will each need an FSA ID. An FSA ID is used to confirm your identity when accessing your financial aid information and electronically signing your federal student aid documents. Once a student and parent are issued the FSA ID, they can then gather the information needed to complete the FAFSA, such as Social Security numbers, driver's license numbers, any W-2 forms or records of money earned, and your tax records from the previous 2 years. Don't let entering tax information intimidate you. In most cases, parents can use the IRS data retrieval tool that will automatically fill in the correct tax information directly on the FAFSA. If you are completing a FAFSA online at fafsa.gov, a Social Security number is also required to apply for a username and password called the FSA ID, which can be used to electronically sign your FAFSA. Most undocumented students are not eligible for a Social Security number. In these circumstances, students can complete the California DREAM Act application to apply for other forms of financial aid. The California DREAM Act application is available at caldreamact.org. For more information on this topic and to determine which form to complete, please visit the address on the screen. The amount of financial aid received is based on the income of the person or persons who currently provide financial support for the student. In most cases, it is the parent or legal guardian. This person will provide income and asset information, family size, and number of children in college on the FAFSA, which will be used to determine an expected family contribution amount, or EFC. The EFC remains the same no matter what school the student attends or the cost of that attendance. For example, if a school costs $20,000, and a student's EFC is $2,000, the student will be offered a financial aid package to cover the remaining cost of $18,000. If the school cost $40,000, the student's EFC still remains at $2,000, and therefore the financial aid package will be $38,000. The more school costs, the higher the amount the financial aid package. When a student receives a financial aid offer, it can include 3 parts: grants, loans, and work study. Grants are free money, which does not need to be paid back. One example is the Cal Grant. This is frequently offered to students attending schools in California. The second part of the package are loans. Loans need to be paid back once the student finishes college and begins working. These loans are usually offered at a very low interest rate and flexible repayment terms. Work study provides an opportunity for students to work on campus and contribute to financing their education. Rather than receiving a paycheck, money earned is directly applied to the student's tuition or other expenses. Financial aid packages will vary from school to school. Therefore, it is very important for students to keep an open mind about expenses, as there is no way of knowing what a financial aid package will include until the student applies. Scholarships and private loans are 2 other sources of aid. There are thousands of scholarships available to students based on a variety of factors. Some are merit-based, some are not. Researching what is available and completing application requirements by deadlines are key to being awarded scholarships. Students who put the time and work into these can yield big returns. One word of caution, however, is to avoid scholarship scams. Students should never have to pay money to receive a scholarship. Check with your school counselor about suspicious offers. Most banks offer private student loans. Check with your local branch for rates and terms. Loans could come from the federal government, your state government, your college or career school, or a private or nonprofit organization. Do your research. Apply for any grants or scholarships you might be eligible for, and be sure to meet the application deadlines. Thank you for taking the time to watch this Parent University video. Please take a moment to help us improve the Parent University website by taking our survey listed below.